Alright, your coordinate plane notes from class today, in case you missed it, are going to be on this grid paper. So we are going to draw lines. We're going to stay on the blue line, going up and down for my y-axis. Draw an arrow at the bottom because it goes on and on forever.
Please come to the front.
And draw arrows at the top. And then you're going to go left and right, across the middle, staying on the blue line. Okay. Okay, so this is your x-axis, going left and right, and this is your y-axis, going up and down. Across the top, we're going to write coordinate plane. And then our date. Happy last day of September. So, I'm going to put a dot here, and then a dot here. So it's reflection. And then I'm going to connect them and make the letter C for coordinate plane. This is where I start counting for my quadrants. What that means is it's just a general space. So as I go along, I'm going counterclockwise when I'm drawing my C. So when I count, this is going to be quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's go ahead and label those. Over here, quadrant 1. Over here, quadrant 2.
Please report.
Sorry about that. This is quadrant 1. Over here is quadrant 2. We use Roman numerals to count. This is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. Okay. Also, this point right here, the little O there, is my origin. Excuse me. So that's where I start before I run and jump when I'm plotting points. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. And then let's go ahead and number our number lines. So, paying close attention here. We write our numbers on the tick marks. Okay, so for example, this example that I did in class, when we're doing a number line, we don't write numbers in between the tick marks. This is incorrect. We write them on the tick marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. The only difference with grid paper is it goes through the numbers. Okay, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so on there. Okay, I number mine from at least 1 to 10 on either side. I went to 15 here because I was a little overzealous. But anyway, go at least to 10. Positive 10 at the top, negative 10 at the bottom. Positive 10 over here, negative 10 over here on the x-axis. So a little note to add for quadrant 1. So if I were to run and jump, for example, this would be 0.46. 4, 6. So in order to plot that point, I have to run on the x-axis, left and right, and jump up or down for my y-axis. Okay, this is my x point, this is my y point. So over here, I have positive values for both x and y coordinates, because all of these numbers are going to be positive over here if I were to run and jump. Over here, if I were to run to the left, my x's would be negative, and if I were to jump, my x's or my y's would be positive. So I've got negative, positive. And then down here, if I were to run to the left and jump down or fall down, I would have negative, negatives, x and y. And then over here, I would have a positive x value and a negative y value. Okay, and this all has to do with rates of change when we start talking about those. So if they have the same signs, your rate of change here going from quadrant 1 to quadrant 3 would be a positive rate of change. But if it was going from quadrant 2 to quadrant 4, then it would be a negative rate of change. So same signs, positive, different signs, negative. So that rule is not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Another note to keep in mind, plot points at intersections. That means how far did I run here? 4. And then how low did I fall here? -5. So this is an intersection. It's where these two lines cross, and then that will be my point. 4, -5. Okay? I don't do 4, okay, then dot, then -5, then dot, and then connect those. No, that's not how this happens. Okay? Also, keep a note. Run, jump. This is your X, and this is your Y. These are your two action words. Some of you in 6th grade and 5th grade, excuse me, may have learned you gotta crawl before you walk. You could do crawl and walk. You could do run and fly. And I think those are the only other two that I heard today in class. So either of those are acceptable, but you have to make sure that you're doing the proper thing. X comes first, Y goes second, because X is first in the alphabet, then Y comes after it. Now, in your notes, these need to be folded, and then folded again, and then glued back here. Then I have mine right here. I have to fold mine one extra time. And then when I open them up in my notebook, they're right here for me. Oh, also for your origin, don't forget to put that that's coordinates 0, 0. Boom. Okay, now, this little sticky note was given to you in class today, and this is plotting points on a grid. So run the x-axis first, and then jump y-axis second. So, for example, plot the following points. So 5, 0. I'm going to come to my number line, and I'm going to start at the center, and then I'm going to run 5 to the right because it's positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 0. That means I don't jump anywhere. I just stay there, and I plot a nice dark point. Okay? It's at an intersection. It's where two lines cross. Now, if it were a half a point, then I would kind of go in between those points, or in between the lines. Plot the next number, -3, -4. So I start at my origin, I run to the left 3, and then I go down 4. Then I plot my point. Notice I'm not going to go to 3 and then plot a point, and then 4 and then plot a point. No, I'm making one point for each coordinate pair. That's 6 points total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did that one, I did that one. Now I do positive 3, run 3, jump 4. So run to the right, jump up 4. Done. -5, 0. Run to the left. Don't run. Plot that point. Cross it out. Run to the right. Fall down 4. Cross it out. And then run to the left 3. Whoops, I didn't do this one correctly. There we go. 1, 2, 3, -3, and then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you connect these points, you'll make 2 trapezoids or a hexagon. Actually, we could make 4 trapezoids depending on how you split it up. 1, 2, 3, 4 trapezoids, or one big one up here and one big one down here. Okay? And that's how we plot points on a grid. And you're not always going to need to connect them, but I did that for visual purposes, because in 8th grade you'll have to talk about translations, transformations, flips, and rotations. All right, have a great evening.